So earlier this week, I went treasure hunting at a couple pawn shops near where I live just to see if I could find any music gear worth having. And surprisingly enough, I found a couple pieces of rack gear. The first one is this two-channel compressor limiter. Definitely an entry-level piece, but for getting my feet wet in the outboard gear world, it's a good place to start, and it wasn't very expensive. And I found this really cool Ibanez digital delay that, from what I can tell, is from the mid 80s, and there's not many. It's not easy to find them right now. I was looking around online and found, I think, two on Reverb, and they're both in Europe. So this was definitely a lucky find in a pawn shop. They were both pretty cheap, so decided to give them a try. I have plugged them in to make sure all the buttons work and they power up just fine. So today I'm going to throw them in the desk and hopefully be able to start playing with them. And all of the cables that I ordered to get all this stuff wired into the interface into my amp just showed up this morning, so I'm gonna get started with that as well. Alright, I got the desk pushed back against the wall, got all the cables hooked up and organized a little bit better with all the cable ties. I have the compressor over here on the right side of the desk. I'm getting a lot of feedback from it right now. I don't know why, so I'm not going to be using that right now. I'll have to explore where this sound is coming from. But on the left side, I have my delay, and it's right next to my 2 notes cab emulator. Right now I just have the delay set up in the effects loop of my amp. So to turn it on and off, I just use the foot switch to toggle the effects loop. So there's no rerouting cables or anything. I can just use it on the guitar. This means I can't use it on vocals or anything unless I would reroute some cables from the interface, but I don't plan on doing that anyways, so I'm just going to leave it set up as is for now. I'll let you listen to what this delay sounds like on the guitar as the video plays out, but expect a more in-depth look at it in a later video.